What is up, our National Wrestling Shooters members and viewers? This is Scott Kisigeo, your Scooter St. William, the owner and chairman and creator of the National Wrestling Shooters. Today, I am going to give you my Impact Wrestling reveal. It was the Impact after the great Redemption pay-per-view, and it was a really good Impact Wrestling. The commentators for the show were Josh Matthews and Don Callis, and I think that, which I think is totally awesome, that Don Callis is doing commentary for Impact Wrestling now. Him and Josh Matthews make a great team. Josh Matthews is the play-by-play babyface commentator, and Don Callis is the heel color commentator, and I like it. There, Don Callis was amazing on commentary tonight. He never misses a beat. Okay, here we go. Us video recap of Redemption. I thought it was very well put together, especially the recap of Pentagon Jr. winning the Impact World Heavyweight Championship. Then they had an Austin Aries town hall. Starts with an Aries town hall, with him in front of some of the employees, wrestlers. This is a pre-taped bit. He has his arm in the sling. He claims that since he has the Grand Championship and the man makes the belt, he is still world champion. While he's not going to make excuses, he pointed out that he did fight two men. Moose points out that it sounds like he's making a lot of excuses. Soon all the wrestlers walked out on him. I like this. I like that Austin Aries is headed down a heel path because, in my opinion, Austin Aries is a better heel than he is a face. I think his heel character fits him more than his babyface character. And then, like I said, Don Callis and Josh Matthews on commentary again. Okay, the first match: Trevor Lee versus Brian Cage. Caleb Connie is in Lee's corner. Trevor doing anything he can to try to get an advantage, including help from Caleb and biting the finger of Cage. These tactics actually get Lee more of an advantage than you think. But in the end, Cage took it home with a Joe Clark Cage defeated. Really good match. I thought this was a really good, decent match. I liked it. Like I said, I liked it. Like I said, I've been liking him saying for the past 2 months. Ever since Don Callis and Scott D'Amore took over Impact Wrestling under their management, it's been getting better and better. I really enjoyed under the Don Callis and Scott D'Amore era because they know what they're doing. And then Eddie Edwards has lost it. Eddie arrives to Impact and Tommy Dreamer stops him from entering. Tommy tells him to go back to the hospital to be with his wife. Eddie Edwards insists he needs to be here because OVE is here. Interesting. I like where they're going with this. While the announcers are prepping things, Edwards makes his way to the wing. He said with Redemption, he put Sammy Callahan in the hospital where he belongs. But OVE is still here and he's called him up. He said he said if they don't respond, he's going to get in the car, drive to Dayton, Ohio, and put their wives in the hospital. Ooh, strong threatening message from Eddie Edwards. I like this. I like this. He's going all badass. I like this. Then OVE responds as they make their way to the ring. He jumps on them and takes the fight right at them. Eventually, the numbers catch up to him, but he ducks in one, charging into the corner and closing the other. He grabs a candlestick and then a video plays on the trot. It shows Callahan winning himself into Aisha Edwards' room. He says, "I just want to talk," and Edwards runs out of the building. Creepy, very creepy stuff. I like what they do with OVE, especially. I mean, and when Sammy Callahan is a good heel, he makes you hate his character with passion. So what they're doing with OVE is really great work. I mean, I enjoy this. I mean, they're really good heels, and they're creepy. It kind of and this segment actually felt like an episode of Lucha Underground because Lucha Underground does a lot of movie segments because the wrestling show Lucha Underground is like a TV show and a movie combined together. And it makes sense because Lucha Underground has been partnering up with Impact Wrestling for the past couple of weeks, and a lot of the Lucha Underground wrestlers are in Impact Wrestling. So I like where this is headed. Sammy Callahan is also in Lucha Underground as well. So I like where these storylines are headed. So they're doing a good thing. They're doing a good thing here, in my opinion. Very creepy segment. And then they show highlights from the production main event, GWN match that features Steinem Team 3D. He actually in the match too, but he was on the outside wing until the finish. that was I like how Impact Wrestling plays past Impact Wrestling episodes and pay-per-views. And then Braxton Sutter versus Moose. By the way, Braxton Sutter said his goodbye to Impact Wrestling. He really enjoyed working for the company. According to his Twitter account, he is no longer with Impact Wrestling, and I'm gonna miss him because I liked the Braxton Sutter character, but he wants to move on and do other things, and I respect him for that. And then, so Braxton Sutter versus Moose. Braxton tries to catch a pre-match promo, but he's immediately interrupted by Moose's music. Sutter has some offense going on at one point, but in the end, it was a big spread that gives Moose the win. Moose defeats Sutter. Pretty much a squash match, but it was interesting to watch. And then Moose cuts a promo post match. He congratulates the new champ Pentagon, but he says that Pentagon may be the Impact World Champ, but he's Mr. Impact Wrestling, and he was going to be the man who takes the title from him. I hope it is Moose. Now I know what happens in the spoilers, but I like to see Moose. I like to see Moose versus Pentagon June at Slammiversary. Yeah, right at Slammiversary. No, I'm not gonna. I can't tell you what happens in the spoilers because I don't want to spoil it for you. But yeah, I'd really like to see Moose versus Pentagon Junior for the World Heavyweight Champion because I think because it's Moose's time. In my opinion, Moose deserves to be Impact Wrestling World Champion. Champion. He's been with the company for 3 years. It's definitely his time. But I like to see. But the question is, how long is Pentagon Junior gonna be in Impact Wrestling? Because Lucha Underground season 4 starts June 15th. So I don't know if they're gonna be in there the whole entire summer, if they're just having the Lucha Underground Busters appear in Impact Wrestling until Lucha Underground season 4 begins. Because I understand they're still taping season 4 of Lucha Underground, and then they got a lot of tapings to do. So they may be only doing this until June 15th. But we'll see how this goes. Unless Pentagon Junior actually is signed with Impact Wrestling, but we'll find out soon enough. But I like Pentagon Junior being in Impact Wrestling. And then Mackenzie Mitchell interviews Matt Sydal. He says he's ready for Taiji Ishimori next week because his third eye is open. The interviews when officials find someone unconscious backstage. The person has a red paper on him and with a black card with a black circle and an accident. Interesting. Interesting. These off-screen attacks. Like I said, I like what Impact Wrestling is going with this. This is really good. It's a, yes. I agree, Broken Wood, but it's wonderful. Like what Don Callis and Scott Moy, whatever what the storylines they're doing with Impact Wrestling, they are making a very Lucha Underground. Like I said, Lucha Underground and Impact Wrestling. I mean, I like how they're getting these guys noticed. And then Santina and Ortiz are alone in the clubhouse. They're clearly shaken. Then after Conan was attacked, Santana wants to know where Homicide is and pointing that he maybe have something to do with it. Ortiz wants them to focus on those getting those titles back first. The question is, who actually attacked Conan off screen at Impact Wrestling Redemption? I wonder who would actually can be. By the way, shout out to Broken Boot. By the way, so I wonder who exactly attacked Conan off screen. I can't wait for the coming weeks to find out who it is. And Tai Valkyrie, another Lucha Underground woman wrestler, versus Audi for the Knockouts Championship. Tai comes out aggressive, but Audi eventually fights back. In the end, she fights out on the road to Vala. She lands a super kick and then a cold breaker for the win. Audi defeated Tai to retain a KO championship. Audie's a weird character. I don't know. No, I mean, she's a fan favorite. I just don't really see that much in her. I sort of like Taya, Taya better. But I think once the series Lucha Underground ends and Lucha Underground has 4 seasons left, I think they're gonna end up merging with. I think Lucha Underground and Impact Wrestling are gonna end up merging together, making Lucha Underground a big common name. And then as soon as the match is over, new music plays and there's a group of women in the makeup and tattered dresses make their way to the ring with a coffin. The lights go off and Sue Young appears in the ring attacking the champ. Hangman's double underhook DDT from the second rope. The lights go back off again and Rosemary's in the ring. The Undead Bride and Demon Assassin are in the ring staring each other down. The lights are back up and Sue Young is gone. Hmm. It was pretty creepy. I like this. But Sue Young, I like it. I like that Sue Young is getting a push. But yeah, this is kind of bizarre. I love the stuff they do with Rosemary. I mean, it's just spicy, the stuff they do with Rosemary. So yeah, this was a very good segment. And followed by us backstage when Kame approaches him. Kame says he regrets back shaming Falaba. He wants to make it right. Right, he's changed his ways and he's going to prove it next week in the tag match. Bar is confused. Eddie loses his mind. Continuing. We see Eddie Edwards at the hospital running down the hall to his wife's room. He gets in, she's asleep. He wants to know where Callahan is. She tells Eddie he just wanted to talk. He asks why she would talk to him and asks why he would leave her alone. Hmm. Eddie makes his way into the hallway asking where Sammy is. He finds his room and jumps the man as he's asleep. In the hospital, he's trying to suffocate him. That like some people don't like this storyline, but I like it. I like it. I like these creepy storylines. I like the creepy storyline to do with Sammy Count and Eddie Edwards. It brings a lot of interest to Impact Wrestling, and it makes it watchable, and it gives you a chance to give your thoughts on it. Like so, my thoughts on it, this is a very good creepy storyline. Some people will like it, some people don't like it, but I'm one of those guys that like it. It's very Lucha Underground since Sammy Callahan is in Lucha Underground Underground. I like what they do. I like what they're doing this angle. It it's like very interesting to watch. I mean, it definitely sets the bar for these two. And they play a video package recapping the Johnny Impact, Jimmy Jacobs, and King and Congo Kong feud. Another very cool feud. And then EJ Jake and Scott Steiner versus LAX for the tag team championships. Scott Steiner cuts a promo. He says Conan didn't show up at Redemption because Taco Bell had a sale on burritos. He hands Eli Jake the microphone. Eli opts not to cut the promo that soon. Scott Steiner cuts very funny promos. Anytime Scott Steiner speaks, you never know what he's gonna say. You never know what's gonna come out of his mouth. And he did say bitch. He did say bitch. So you never know. You never know with Scott Steiner. And then LAX comes up as more as undisputed and unusual. Conan's absent. Drake and Steiner use this to their advantage using double teams. It looks like once again Drake was going to get nailed by a street sweeper, but Eli is able to catch Santana with a huge power slam as a reversal. Scott Steiner prevented Ortiz from breaking the win. Steiner and Drake defeated LX to retain the tag titles. Good tag team main event, really good. I mean, I like this. It's a very interesting main event. I mean, very interesting main event. We'll see where this goes next week at the tables. Even though that I know what happens, I'm not going to spoil it for you. And Drake cuts a post-match promo. He claims that he is not a fluke and these titles are going nowhere. He reminds everyone that he'll take the world championship whenever he wants it, and it may just be about the time to do that. To do that. Aries Drake segment. Aries Drake segment. Austin Aries music plays and the belt collector comes down, arm and sling, and the rest of his titles on the other arm as Impact goes to a break. A double tells Drake that he has the top championship, the grand championship, so he doesn't want so he doesn't want to shop this, probably not because every time he's faced Aries he's lost. After some drawing, Pentagon Jr. finally makes his way to the ring of the actual world championship. He stares down both Drake and Aries and tells them who he is. But soon Steiner and Drake attack Aries and Pentagon. The current champion and the former champ are able to take care of the tag champs. Austin takes Pentagon's title and hands it to the champ, but he holds on long. Both men hold up the titles. Aries leaves the ring as Pentagon poses with the world title. And I would give this episode 5 stars, 2 thumbs up, wave an 8 out of 9, a double plus. Really good, really good. I mean, really good, and they're definitely doing a lot of build up to Slammer versus 16, which will be in July. Yeah, so they're really doing good. I mean, I gotta say, like, and once again, I rate this episode 8 out of 9. I that's what was a really good show in my opinion. The commentary with Josh Matthews and Don Callis, they were just phenomenal together. They really fit well. See, Don Callis, and I'm glad that Don Callis is there to help Josh Matthews. Josh Matthews and Matt Striker made a wonderful tag team and made a wonderful commentary tag team. Now, Josh Matthews and Don Callis are doing a really good job. So comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought about this episode. What do you think is gonna happen next week? If you haven't read the spoilers. But anyway, you know who to subscribe to. You stay classy, live long and prosper. Peace out. And shout out to Broken Rupert.